See that explosion, that quickness, and ability to finish. And he's got 19.
You better get back and you better be ready to defend on the ball. That man's speed is on another level. F1 speed.
Jalen Wells trying to stay with Steph. Moody attacking. Giving Draymond warm-up threes. And they're winning that battle right now because Draymond Green is 1 of 6. So you miss the 3, Wells gets the dunk on the other end.
Well, this is the start the Grizzlies would have wanted in this third quarter.
Steph an open 3. Curry with 9 threes. Again, the NBA record is 14.
You're just using the fact that Zach Edey is so far away from Draymond. Just change the angle of that, give him a handoff. Steph has all kinds of space to line it up.
Ja Morant, Edey walled off nicely. Draymond couldn't get there to help.
Draymond's complaining about that right now. Zach Edey is a monster human being. You're not getting around him if he's walling you off.
Setting screens to get Wells off of Curry, and Edey's nowhere near him. And Draymond down the lane. Edey met him up top. Ja Morant, no free throws, and Podziemski avoids his 4th foul. It is a monster replay. Now Curry went up for the 3, and you had a collision in here in the first couple minutes of the third.
Things happening fast here.
Moody opening on Wells, Steph taking a turn on Morant. And Ja, very clever. Draws the 15-point lead in this game. From the second quarter on, Memphis has been the better team. Curry has been the better player. Steph for the 3, he's got 10.
His relocate, Rembrandt, Michelangelo. He's working on another masterpiece. He's an artist.
38 in the game, 10 of 13 on threes. Ja Morant answers with a 3 of his own, and they go back and forth.
Okay, the superstars are showing out.
Steph's this hot, you find ways to get him the ball. Butler is fouled and knocked to the ground, and Jimmy painful. Draymond sucking up the space again and floating it up and in. This is what he needs to do, though, Kay. He can't settle for those threes right now.
And he's worked on those runners. I've seen him in practice working on those.
Ja Morant went through the whole roster. Moody knocked it away. Moody causes the steal. 2-point lead in the ball. Moses attacking the big man, walked him to the rim and laid it in. That's end-to-end Moses Moody.
That's how you move him. Go right at him. Cave his chest in.
Jaren Jackson Jr. with the 3. My goodness, you have amazing basketball being played tonight.
Stops are hard to come by right now.
Both teams shooting 51%. Curry's got 38. Ja Morant spinning the trailing JJJ for 3. And Podziemski the rebound. Baseball pass. Butler able to catch it and to peel out.
Just happy to see Jimmy Butler running.
Keep an eye on Jimmy's mobility after that ankle. Moody corner 3, and Wells the rebound.
Good show and go with Edey closing out to you.
Jaren Jackson Jr. floating it up and in. Memphis on top. Their only lead was 11-10.
I told you how good he was attacking from the perimeter with his handle against the smaller defender. He's got all those little Shane Battier touch shots.
Jimmy Butler missing that 3 over Jaren Jackson. Scottie Pippen Jr. for 3. Long rebound. Wells, quickest man to the ball. It's Bane in the corner. Warm-up 3. Got it. Steve Kerr 40. And there's 6.5 left in the third. Warriors will head to Los Angeles tonight, play the Lakers to finish off this monster road trip. Scottie Pippen floating it up and in. He beat the buzzer with a circus shot. Well done there. Grizzlies are shooting 53%. Draymond down the lane, and he'll hammer it.
Yeah, that time Edey was up a little more. You're able to give it to Draymond as he's rolling. He's able to get behind him.
Warriors are the 7th best defensive team in the NBA. Memphis is the 6th best offensive team, 2nd highest scoring team. The Grizz have been special shooting the ball. Cycle it to Aldama. They run him off the line. Santi Aldama to the free throw line. As him back. But you got a long way to go in this game. You're trailing by 3. Steph another 3. Off iron there, and Bane with the rebound. Someone else in blue's got to come along for the ride offensively. Curry doing everything tonight. Beautiful steal. Wanted that three in transition. Step back and got it.
Okay.
He's got 11 made threes.
Be careful poking the bear. They played their little no sound effect after Steph missed that last one. He's like, all right, play it after this.
11 of 15. And Jackson missing. Guy Santos boxed out, but he couldn't grab it, and Jackson got it back. Right now with Curry 11 of 15. Steph, little runner, and rattled it out. Pippen coming back 100 miles an hour, creating some space. Aldama with a big step. Looney stayed with them. And then Guy Santos fighting for that rebound. Looney and Guy combining on the board.
Gang rebounding.
Moses Moody. Back out to Buddy Hield with a shot clock at 13.
Split action.
Looney holding in the post. Curry cut without the ball. Flipped it up and out. Curry ended up on the deck. Moody got the rebound. Looney putting it up and out. Guy Santos tipping it up and out. Fourth opportunity out of bounds to whom? With 45 now as he hits the second free throw.
I don't think there's anyone in the league more mentally tough than Stephen Curry for a lot of reasons.
Aldama, Bain cutting. Guy Santos, ever in any year in Dubs history.
Well, the degree of difficulty with that game is on a billion.
Buddy Hield, Buddy's first three of the night, comes at a good time and gives the Warriors the lead.
And while Steph is having this game, everybody else has to stay aggressive and be ready. Buddy Hield was.
Both teams playing their A game tonight. This has been excellent. Jaren Jackson Jr. missing off glass, rebound battle. Not for the faint of heart. It'll end up help out the superstars to maybe tilt the scales.
Well, the Grizzlies have had the upper hand. They have 22 bench points to the Warriors 14.
Shot clock at 7. Two men jump at Steph. Guy Santos on Ja Morant. Lost the handle initially. And then JJJ blocking that out of bounds. No GP2, no Kuminga tonight. You're down a couple wings. JJJ for three. And Pajemski flying in for that rebound.
Jimmy Butler rotated. Was do enough to see if you could take him out of rhythm.
Buddy Hield off the heel of the rim. Looney, another rebound. Devon leads the NBA reserves in rebounds. Luke Kennard. He had led the NBA in three-point shooting a year ago. Kennard coming to get it. Skip pass to Aldama. His three is perfect.
You got to be ready to rotate, move earlier after those double teams. You had the first rotation, then they skipped it, and you just moved a little late.
4 double-figure scores for Memphis. That's the difference and why they're staying in it. Looney took contact, couldn't get it. Butler rebound, and Butler is fouled. And with Memphis, final minute of the third quarter. What a game we've had tonight. And the lob to Edey, and he hammers it down, and he's fouled in the process.
We don't want to do that.
So an 8-point lead at halftime. Butler with a mid-range. Quentin Post trying to keep it alive. Guy Santos, another possession. Shot clock at 7. Quentin Post is open weak side. Buddy Hield to call his own number, and the Warriors missed an opportunity there.
Maybe he's thinking 2 for 1.
On a 6-second difference, Edey down the lane. So now you can